You know, this type of advertisement is everywhere you go. You can lose 5 kilo in 1 month. Pretty skeptical. Nice to meet you, sir. How you doing? Why are you so timid? Give me your hand to me and we will be friends. All of these guys are looking at the same place. Oh, they're looking at him. Ah, okay. Hello, sir. You seem like an admiration to your peer. What do you do that makes you so popular? I'm currently at Plaza del Príncipe. Look at these interesting looking trees. I have arrived at Dragon Tree. This is a natural symbol of Tenerife. This dragon tree has legends related to a dragon that has 100 different heads, that has many different voices. And I could see why it has that legend because it has a lot of branches. I mean, I could probably tell just by looking at it, you know, it has maybe 100 branches. It has a lot of branches. This is Puente Cerrador. This is the bridge that I first encountered after I got off from the bus. So Tenerife is very famous for having a very weird weather schedule and occurrences. So as you can see here, it rained, but back there, which was, you know, less than 200 meters, it did not rain. As you can see, it rained all over here. This point on, it rained, but this point on, it did not rain. It's a small island, but it has a very weird and interesting weather occurrences. The wind here is definitely stronger than the other parts over there. The weather here is pretty interesting. The buses here in Tenerife is called guaguas. It's a funny name, no? This is so cute. Social distancing chairs. What an interesting looking tree. What are these things? I usually don't arrive at a certain place and think, wow, I love this place immediately. It usually takes me a little bit of time to get to know the city and think, it's pretty nice. Wow, I see why people like it. But when I arrived at Tenerife, it was completely different. I was like, I love this place immediately. I think it's because of the combinations of the beaches, the beautiful beaches, and the mountains, and the people are nice. The weather, most importantly, the weather is amazing. And yeah, it's like just a small island. It has that island feeling, and who can hate Tenerife, you know? It is so beautiful. So Tenerife is famous to come for vacation, but it is also a cheaper place to live than the mainland Spain. And so a lot of like doctors or like nurses, because they're in need of nurses and doctors, they come here, and it's easier for them to get a job in Tenerife. And the housing here is much cheaper than the mainland Spain. What I found interesting though was that housing is cheaper, but hostels, for example, places to stay for a vacation, is more expensive than the mainland Spain, because people usually come here for a vacation. The south of Tenerife is more luxurious, it has beaches, it's touristy, it has a lot of hotels. And the north, where I am right now, has the capital and has more of the culture of local. So when you're doing tourism in Tenerife, it is the best to alquilar un coche, to borrow a car, to rent a car. But since I'm traveling by myself, I'm using public transportation. But unlike other places, you know, it's a small island, so if you rent a car, you can move everywhere. And you can go to the beaches, you can go to the national park, the Teide National Park, which is at the middle of Tenerife. But I'll be honest, since it is a vacation-oriented island, it is more common to come with family or with your significant other, or with your children, with your dogs. But since I'm by myself, I do feel a little bit lonelier than the other places. But in the hostels, there are a lot of, you know, backpackers who are island hopping. So the Canary Islands, it's not just Tenerife, but it has other islands as well, several other islands. And so there are people who are doing island hopping, and there are people who are coming to rest, to go to the beach, or just love Tenerife. And so I love the hostel environment here because people are more laid back. When I was in mainland Spain, you know, people are like intense backpacker, and they wake up at 6 a.m. to go to the next destinations, and people are partying because they're there for, you know, just the weekends. But here, people are like laid back, they're quiet. And yesterday, one of the person, he's a winemaker, he cooked for everyone, and it was like the nicest thing. So although I feel a little bit lonelier because I see that there is not really many backpacker situations here than the other places, the hostels are very chill. People wake up late, quiet, they're just relaxing. They're not doing any like crazy party stuff. Although in the southwest, Las Americas, there's a region, I heard that they have a lot of party scenes going on, but it is also a place where there are hotels and stuff. So to rent a hostel, or like to stay in a hostel, it is a bit, when I say bit, it's a lot more expensive there. So this is the port of Tenerife, right in front of beautiful mountain range. You can see the neighborhoods on the mountain.